Look, man.
Where?
Oh, I see.
Wow.
Oh, my. Bowen, look over there.
Wow, is that
culture? Yes.
my goodness.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. Las Culturistas.
Ding dong, Las Culturistas calling. We are excited today because we can break news to the guest.
Unless, oh no, there's no way she already knows.
No, she doesn't know. Because the Culture Awards haven't aired yet when we're recording this. But by now they've recorded, so you know, but our guest doesn't know.
But our guest doesn't know. Our guest was nominated for Album of the Year, Worst Girl in America. The album that's out now, that you are celebrating in the streets and in the gutters and on the rooftops of
Wherever you are.
Wherever you are. Worst Girl in America is this year's Las Culturistas Culture Award Album of the Year winner.
Two nominations in the category. They said there might be vote splitting, and no. Worst Girl in America.
Because the other nomination.
The other one made me. I love.
Was like her old stuff's good too. Oh, it was like Troubled Paradise is really
It was
good.
like, but it was like and the other stuff, and it's a good like segue to the other.
It's a great way in.
Yeah, it's a great way in. I love.
Bowen Yang, you specifically said you want to bring our guest in. To great fanfare.
I do. Well, Worst Girl in America tour sold out.
Yeah.
SO'd. World.
Come on, world.
And God, she's so cool. We caught her set at Coachella.
Yes.
Fucking 3 p.m. The vibes are in the fucking gutter.
It's a rush to go. We saw Slayyyter 3 p.m. on Friday. We were like, okay, the girls are hitting the
And
early.
it was, and
Perfect.
it never came back up.
No.
I'm gonna say, and that no, not
Really?
The festival had a highlight early.
It was just like man, you kicked it off.
You
Really
guys.
fucking
We'll get into this.
Guys.
And she's a goody two shoes. She's
Real
never,
rule follower.
She's never done drugs in her life.
Never.
No.
That's a quote from I Love Hollywood.
And I still haven't.
And you still haven't. Good for you.
Do you have some? I'd love to try it right now.
Yeah,
On
actually, I
camera?
think we can figure out some drugs,
An
right?
exclusive.
Hey, Becca, can you just grab some drugs? The harder, the better.
I've decided I'm gonna do my drug debut here today.
Right here on Lost Coach. Well, all that and more on this episode of Lost Coach. Please fucking welcome Slayyyter! We're
Oh my
so excited you're here.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me. What an intro. Holy shit.
The Album of the Year winner. Do you want to give a speech?
Yeah, give a speech.
Oh my gosh. I would like to thank you guys for bestowing this honor on me.
Consider it bestowed.
I would like to thank your academy.
Yes, it's us.
It's us.
I would like to thank all my friends and producers. And I also, shout out to being double nominated for my other stuff that's a great way in.
Yes.
Too, and the older things. And yeah.
And the older things. Wait, how much of the older things are you playing in the sets lately?
None.
None.
Because Worst Girl is a story.
I feel like a lot of artists are doing that, where they just want the unit of the work to live on its own.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's like porous places for like the old stuff to come in, then great.
Yeah.
But like, God, that's such a fucking good story. Like that album, start to finish, for it to end on Brittany Murphy is just like, whoa. Like the statement is so clear. And like,
Thank you.
it's interesting. I was reading The Boiler. Thank your people and your team for sending us The Boiler. Because there was one line in it that really struck me, and I'm sure you agree with this because you had to approve, but it was like, after being like wrongly categorized as like a hyper pop girl, and like, I don't know, like I think, and there were other sort of labels that like would have been attributed to you in the past, but now it's like, no, like, I'm not these things, and the authentic thing is actually like the iPod from my teenage years, like culture from the internet, like that was you agree with that?
Yeah, I never understood. I feel like I was never in that scene, and that like kind of internet micro trend genre terminology was like kind of put, which I understand. I feel like my visuals were very bright, and it was very like, glitchy-ish music.
Yeah.
But I never felt like I fit into that category. And I feel like even with this album, it might feel experimental, but I approached it from a very like traditional, like I wanted to make like long songs. I wanted to do a long soul wax intro that takes like a minute to like cook up, And I think I just never felt like hyper popish. I just was like, I just feel like I I'm an artist. I don't even like the word pop star. That like freaks me out.
No, I just feel like, well, because the thing about this album in particular is it truly defies categorization because every genre is on it. And I also feel like when something is called hyperpop, that makes it feel very specific. But this is like, it's so much going on and your vocals are crazy.
Thank you.
And I feel like there's with connotation with hyperpop where there's like, it isn't right to call you that because there's some idea that like the vocal isn't like present and forward in hyperpop, but your vocals are insane. Like going from like screamo to like you and your cooey pop moment. Like I just performing that live must be crazy, and I wonder how you like even train your muscles to do that.
It is. I just kind of hope and pray.
You gotta.
I feel like
it's a warm up and a prayer.
No, I've been warming up a lot more than I ever have, and like taking the vocal resting very seriously. I'm like, I love vocalists. I love like the art of singing and people that like actually treat it like an athlete would treat their sport. You know what I mean? Like it's, I really have read a lot about it. I feel like I've tried to learn a lot about like what my voice can do. And this album was a lot about tapping into different like voices or like screaming, but also hitting like operatic register at the highest that I can, trying out different things. And so I feel like preparing for this tour, I'm just like, I'm going to be silent like the whole time with like a dry erase board being like, help.
But that's so chic though.
Yeah.
To carry around the dry erase board, just this is what I need and want right now.
But I'm so not like that I'm going to feel like such an asshole. Also, I like talk a lot.
You're Gabber.
I am a chatty Cathy.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up for like a tour is like, I can't do it.
It's unheard of.
Yeah.
But like, it speaks to the, gosh, for me, I'm going to say it's high school because that's like iPod era down.
Tumblr the internet,
coded.
Yeah.
And the first time someone vocal rested that I saw someone vocal rest was the lead of our school musical. And I was like, what is she doing?
That's okay. No offense.
move.
Really extra in a high school musical to be like,
Yeah.
get out of here.
You're playing Kim and Bye Bye Birdie Mama.
Brenda, no.
Brenda.
But isn't it perfect though? Like, like this is the shit that like if you were a theater kid in high school, you would have done that. If you were cast as Dolly in Hello Dolly at the age of 15. Like I really because it's so refreshing to have that framed as like have it framed as iPod music or that old technology speaks to it because it's like it's unalgorithmized or whatever.
Yeah.
It is not trendy. It is this convocation of all these things.
Yeah.
Like
It's just a Frankensteining of everything that I love and listen to, you know? On my, like, I feel like iPods, I really have a love for old technology, quite literally. I hate convenience. That quote of convenience being a killer, I find it to be so true because everything has become so easy. Everything is at your disposal. Every genre of music, every song you've ever wanted to listen to, you can just Google it, pull it up, and like it's there.
Yeah.
And like with an iPod, you had to be so intentional. Sometimes it wouldn't even be all of my music. It'd be like my sister's, like she would like download like something from like, I don't know, Lil Wayne or like Lady Gaga Just Dance. She like downloaded that, and that's when I heard that for the first time.
Yeah.
And it would all be on your iPod, and you'd go to school and you wouldn't have anything else clouding it. It would just be what was on that device.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what this album kind of feels like. It's just like you can kind of listen to it all the way through. It's not really trying to be one thing. The writing is a little wacky. Like it doesn't really feel like you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Well, it's not like, it's like when the algorithm boils everything down to essentially a sound because it hears you listening to it and enjoying it. Like you can't look back at what you've listened to and be like, that's who I am. You know, like with an iPod playlist back in the day, I bet if anyone out there like went back to what they were putting together at like 13, 14, 15 off like fucking Kazaa or like Napster even or whatever, like that's actually who you are. Like the mix of like, I remember I would download like some performances from like American Idol that I watched.
You'd have like YouTube rips.
Yes, the YouTube rips. When I learned how to do that, it was over. But then it would be like random like Queen songs and like all this.
Oh my gosh, everyone had Bohemian Rhapsody on their iPod.
Everyone had that song, and everyone learned the damn words. But like, do we think that it's more embarrassing to like have your algorithm steer back at you? Like these are the songs you like, or is it more embarrassing to like look through your old stuff on your iPod where it's like, oh God, like the soundtrack to like Annie is on this. Like, I don't know.
It's not embarrassing though.
No, I don't think that anything anyone likes they should be like made to feel embarrassed by.
No.
Because
Yeah.
I had like Legally Blonde soundtrack on my like the musical soundtrack.
The best
Laura
musical.
Bell Bundy.
Laura Bell Bundy.
Oh, hello.
I had like the MTV rip too. Remember when MTV
Yep.
like showed it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're European. I was like, well, this is the
That
funniest
is
thing.
that is a funny fucking musical
We
song.
know
That's so
him.
funny. What?
We know gay or European. His name is
You
Matthew
call-
Rish, and
you're
I
like,
actually
we call
lived in
him
his
gay or
apartment.
European.
No, literally, I subletted his apartment. That's how small the like faggotry world is.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
we know the guy who was gay or European.
Oh my god.
like what like because I was then gonna ask like what are the most embarrassing songs? What were the most embarrassing songs on the iPod?
I have no shame. Like none of
Yeah,
it embarrasses me,
great.
but like I don't know. I'm like of the age where like I had like Cheetah Girls on my iPod.
Hell yeah.
And I would still listen to like Hannah Montana and all of that now.
Cheetah Girls,
Period.
Cheetah Sisters.
Yeah.
That's a sisterhood. That
you have
doesn't
to,
end.
You have to start like you mean it.
100%. Ashley Simpson just played We Hope Pride, and I was like, wow, I bet that's going to be packed. Because I remember
Yeah.
when I was in high school, especially like, you know what I mean? Like just because she was like the Simpson sister that was a little fucked. Even
Yeah.
though she wasn't actually punk, like people
She was like
did
the one
buy
you'd
it.
smoke a cig with.
Exactly. Like my hair's dark. It's a little in my face, just a little.
Eyeliner.
Yeah. I'm a badass. But like that
sorry.
shit I used to, that was on my iPod next to like Patti LaBelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of the human experience. You can
Yeah.
like whatever you want and there's no shame. People need to just like what they like and also like read the room on things.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone is so like wanting to be I don't know. It's just too like no one should feel cringed out by what they like because what you like is what you like. What's
Exactly.
so wrong with that? You know?
Yeah. But what
You
is
know
your
what I mean?
experience with that transition though? Because suddenly it's like it's giving prestige. They're trying to
Yeah.
say, and
It's
people
weird.
people that have been here have been like, yes, she's brilliant. But the thing is, like, there is a moment happening now
Yeah.
where they're trying to like gild you a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is interesting. Everything since Coachella has changed so crazy. That was like the specific moment where everything changed, and now it kind of went like, obviously I've been doing this for a while, but almost overnight it went from kind of like being like the like opener for a lot of tours or being like kind of someone that is like in this underground like tanking like you know
Yeah.
to all of a sudden everyone's like you're the girl
You're the girl.
you're the girl now.
Wow.
Aren't you like fuck you? Like I was the girl. I was here all along.
No, I mean I would never want to have that attitude just because if this is the project that resonates with people,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
I like it the most of my efforts.
Great.
Yeah.
So like if they don't like my past stuff, like that's fine. And also like I don't know, sometimes people are just not tapped in. I feel like I like love finding like underground artists and like smaller artists. Some people like it takes a minute for like they need something to pop for it to like fall into their lap, you know?
Totally.
Yeah.
Like what off of the singles before the album gave you that hint that this would be like the body of work?
I honestly, I think Beat Up Chanel is like the very first
Yeah.
single.
Crazy.
The response for that was like the first song I was putting out with like records in Colombia. I was like, that was the first like video I did with them. I was like, this could go one or two ways. This is either gonna like be received well or like we're getting D-worded dropped like soon. So, but like, I don't know. I didn't want to think of it like that. But as soon as it came out, everyone was like, whoa, the sound, like, this is so weird. It's like so different and I haven't heard anything like it. And people responded to it really well and really loved the video and felt like nostalgia for like I just could tell that people were connecting with it in like
Yeah.
a meaningful way.
Yeah.
And yeah.
There's a rawness to it that like I want these nice things, but I also want the stickiest weed.
yeah.
I want a cigarette, rat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I want vintage Celine's. Like it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't fucking matter. I just want the things that I want.
yeah.
I don't know, like it because you're right. Like
It has very Stone Missouri teenager that like, which I feel like I've been that, who doesn't really know anything about design or what they're talking about, but they're like, I want like vintage Celine, man.
Yeah.
And I want grills. Because I used to say that. And then when I like got into music and I like I like custom made like grills and I was like, this is so dumb. What am I doing?
But it's other St. Louis legend. Like it's like you're following in like Nelly's footsteps.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
following in like
The hometown hero.
hometown
Yeah.
hero. So like I want to say that St. Louis is like really popping the fuck off right now.
I love to see it.
Do you feel
My
that
city.
way?
I do.
Like you, Nikki Glazer, I want to say like John
Andy
Hamm,
Cohen.
Andy Cohen.
Yeah.
Like there's some real hitters.
There's some real St. Louis royalty.
St. Louis is, we're gonna have to visit the Arch.
We're gonna have to visit the Arch.
Yeah.
Like what is it about? Like what's Stone, Missouri teen Slayyyter giving besides stoned teen?
I've said this a lot, but I was very Cookie Monster pajama pants girl.
I almost wore my Cookie
Like,
Monster shirt
you know
today.
what I mean? Like my hair would be like in one of these buns.
Yes.
And I would be like chewing. I would be like high, and I would me and my I have like hair in my mouth. Sorry. Me and my friends would like drive around. And my friend group was like me, another girl, and like 2 gay guys, and we would like listen to like art pop and smoke weed, and like all the popular girls loved us because like if they were fighting with their popular friends or their boyfriend, they'd be like, oh my god, they're gonna smoke me out. We can like drive around and like listen to like Lana.
Yes.
And then they would like let us go to the parties because we'd like have the
100%.
we'd steal liquor bottles and we'd have weed, so they'd be like, oh yeah, you guys
provided
can
a function.
come. Yeah.
I love that.
It was a very like we all like helped each other out.
Yeah. The ecosystem
Yeah, there was no
was good.
hierarchy. We all had our checks and balances. We like,
in the political system that
Yeah.
is high school.
Yes. I mean, not that we even like have a sense of what high schools are like now, but it's like there was this more like everyone like coexisting back in the day.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like there's the hierarchies aren't there because it was like I gotta imagine that being a kid now of social media age means that like things are governed by like numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By like follower counts and stuff.
Well,
like
you
that.
know what brought actually a lot of people in high school together actually was the iPod of it all. Like
Yep.
like I remember being on the bus to like cross country meets, and like someone would have made like something to play on the back of the bus, and it would just be like you would find out that someone had this niche cool interest. Like I remember at the time, like I didn't really in middle school, I didn't know Queen. Like my parents didn't expose it to me. But then like seeing all these like kids I was on like a team with know every single word already to every single song.
Yeah.
Just that was an exposure, and I just wonder if there's enough like I don't know, but wild cards in the playlist now where people are like having that whiplash in terms of like the experience with each other.
Yeah.
Because now what's going on is we consume something, we watch something, and then like the immediate urge, whether it's like a movie or an album or a book, is to like see what other people think about it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I get people do that, but I so don't.
No, you
Thank
don't.
God.
I don't.
But it's this, let me see, like, is this the right thing to like or
Yeah.
hate?
I hate that.
And I feel like what I was asking you earlier about people using you now as this like index is like, I literally pulled up a video, just a video that shows up on my algorithm the other day where it's about you and it's this like scholarly person being like,
Scholarly. Are they though?
who knows?
People use big words, and it's like,
No, it's like if you're
I don't. I'm like,
bald
but I
and
have
have a
to
neck
Google it.
beard, you must be like expert on
you
pop
must be
music.
a doctor.
You must be a doctor.
It's just so wild. Like some of these guys, they're like, "Here's what I really didn't like about what Olivia Rodrigo was doing."
If you have a neck beard,
Be
you
like,
must
there's
be a
sense in
doctor.
and there's no sense in that song. What are you talking about?
But it's one of these neckbeards being like, so when Slayyyter's talking about sucking him off in the elevator, she's really talking about this other thing. And I'm like, I think she's just talking about sucking him off in the elevator.
I think I meant what I said.
yeah, I think I meant what I said.
I'm like, in life, we're all sucking someone off in the elevator. Capitalism.
Yes. And is
it
that
really
what you
is a
meant?
No, I'm like, I meant what I said.
Because I think that's because Crank has best lyric of the year to me.
Thank Richard.
Richard.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We need to link later.
Yeah. Well, because my name is from like Dazed and Confused.
Yes.
Slayyyter. So it's like,
Yes.
there's like there's a lot going on in that line,
Yeah.
I love that movie.
And now, a vital break from our sponsor, Vital Proteins.
You know the blue tub you've probably seen everywhere? That's Vital Proteins collagen peptides. Now, why use them?
Because they're the experts, the #1 collagen brand in the US. I'm talking about ingredients backed by science and shown to be effective.
I mean, when we hit about age 30, our bodies naturally produce less collagen. And collagen has a lot of benefits. A lot! Collagen peptides are a simple wellness supplement that supports healthy hair, skin, nails, bones, and best of all, joints.
And it's easy to use. Add a serving to whatever you're already drinking. Morning coffee, afternoon tea, daily smoothie, weekly whatever.
I use Vital Proteins collagen every morning. I just mix it into my coffee or a smoothie. It's super easy, and it's become a simple part of my daily routine.
But however you do it, consistency is the key. It's crazy how something so effective is so easy.
And right now, you can get 20% off your next order by going to vitalproteins.com and using promo code LasCulturistas20. That's LasCulturistas20 at checkout.
Huge thanks again to our sponsor, Vital Proteins.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
I thought you said it was proven by science.
Never said that. I just said it was good.
But like, I feel like you do have good taste.
I do, but I think that no taste could be good or bad. Like, I feel like everyone just likes what they like. And like, when I see something that I don't like, or like I see like visuals that I don't like, or I watch a movie that I don't like, someone probably loves it.
Yeah.
And sometimes like that someone is like my mom, and like I don't want to like be mean if she like loves
100%.
She watches some shows that I think are really terrible, and that's okay. She loves it. And I'm not better than her because I like have a cooler show that I watch.
Yeah, no, I also think superiority is a very unattractive quality. Like some people that just pop off and call things bad and stuff. Like recently, like, you know, there's like, I feel like a lot of people are like with Charlie's New Era, right? Like people are very like, oh, this is different, this isn't Brat. And you even see her coming out and being like, hey, listen, a lot of you that like became fans of me during Brat, you may not like music, fashion, film. And that's fine. This is what I'm fucking doing. This is where I'm moving. But there is like, whenever I saw someone coming out and be like, rock music is a bad song, and I'm like, how fucking dare you, A? And B, that's like such a crazy, nasty thing to stand behind and put out there. Like, you are now the face of superiority in this way, and I just, that would drive me nuts. Like,
yeah, people love to, you know, chatter on like anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's interesting though. I think watching people kind of like watching people like love or hate something. Like I feel like with my album, a lot of people, you know, there were some like straight music bros who like loved it, and then some that like hated it. And I was like, that's so interesting that like some of you like it.
Yeah.
And like just like seeing people within my own like fan base being like, oh, this wasn't for me. Like I wish she was doing more like dance pop. And I'm like, that's fine. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe I will one day. But I feel like people, I don't know, everyone has a correct opinion in their own head.
Yes.
But like opinions aren't, like it's your opinion.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's like right or wrong always.
Yeah. 100%.
Opinions don't have to be principled, and I think we're in a time when people want to like back that up with like the principled scholarly take, when it's like you just don't like it, and that's fine. Like it's as simple as that.
It's as simple as not liking it. Or maybe it's just not for you.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
There's certain things that just aren't for you, you know?
Yes.
Like there's like artists that like make great music for who they make it for, but it's like it's not for me.
Yeah,
Right.
no,
That's
yeah,
okay.
Of course.
You know?
People should understand that your tastes, which is, I'm trying to like give you this like really dick sucky compliment, but it's like the first time I met you was you were dressed as Hollywood from Cool World
Yes, love that.
for a Halloween party, Ty Sunderland's Halloween party, and then like you have all these David Lynch references, and you know your shit, and like
Thank you.
but you don't. This is your thing. You don't brandish it. You just let people
Midwest, and
Oh, is
also
that where
that's
that
what
is
it
from?
is.
it's
Yeah.
Midwestern. And also, I feel like we aren't like born knowing about cool stuff.
No.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes it takes a long time to like watch movies, develop your taste, figure out like what you want to wear. Like when I think about like how I used to dress when I first started music, I like don't like cringe necessarily, but it's something I wouldn't wear now. But I'm like, I was in my early 20s. I was like drunk every day. Like sure,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I looked a little crazy, but like I think it just takes time for people. Not everyone comes out of the gate being like, oh yes, like this photographer and this like fashion house is great, and this I'm from St. Louis. I didn't know what the fuck. I didn't know any of that. Like everything I consumed was through like the internet and through Tumblr and through different things. So, you know, it takes time to broaden your taste palette.
Yeah.
And that's okay. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I like cool things that I like, but I don't know, not everyone comes, like I didn't know these things all the time.
Yeah, I remember-
I wasn't like in high school watching David Lynch movies.
100%.
Right.
Well,
You
it's
know?
like I was like seeing, I was rewatching your Coachella performance, and I had recently read something where you had talked about like obviously like the big mass market pop stars were Beyonce and Gaga growing up, and that you watched like I Am World Tour and the Monster Ball like again and again and again. And I wanted to tell you, I see so much Beyonce in what you do.
Really?
Yes. There is a moment.
Thank you. That's a crazy thing to say.
Literally, even just like your hairstyling in it, and like when you
Thank
hold the
you.
mic and the way that you went down into a note, I was like, there is something very
Yeah.
specifically Beyonce
Oh my
around, around like the 4 era.
And Sasha Fierce.
And Sasha
Yeah,
Fierce,
yeah.
but
Oh my
yes, but like
gosh.
I was like, it was very, very, very like. There was a tiny little movement that you did, and it was, I can't explain it. You were clutching onto the mic and digging into a note, and just the wind that was on you. I was like, Beyonce lives in this.
Oh my God.
In
That
a
is-
real way.
Thank you so much. She is like maybe one of my greatest idols of all time. I feel like growing up, I would like study. I would watch I Am World Tour DVD, and I'm not kidding you. If she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go do that exact tour and choreo again," I could be a backup dancer. I know every cue. I know every moment of the
bet.
show. I know it all.
Yeah.
I would dance on my coffee table.
Yeah.
Braces.
Yeah.
Family gone.
Yeah.
Mother's heels, not cute
Being
ones, like
Beyonce.
like TJ Maxx, a block heel.
Chic.
And I'd be like dancing on the table, and I would do it. Put your freakum dress on.
Oh, freakum dresses. See, and I know you and so many people now have started to say the name B-Day. People are really letting everyone know that B-Day is a masterpiece.
It really is.
Justice for so many of those songs, namely Ring the Alarm.
Oh my gosh.
I know you love Ring the
I
Alarm.
was just about to say that song, even subconsciously, I don't think I even like realized it, but like when I hear like Crank and Ring the Alarm, like the anger,
I was gonna say
the
Crank.
unbridled female like kind of rage,
Screaming.
I love when Beyonce screams, "Don't hurt yourself."
Oh, period. That's why I'm so
love
excited
it.
for whatever Act 3 is. If it looks like the Rock album, we may even know by now, but like just what she did in Don't Hurt Yourself, she's limitless.
I know. Her and Jack White collabing, like
Crazy.
coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Of all time.
I'm so glad you like linked that with Crank. Have you heard? Someone did a remix of Crank and Heads Will Roll.
Oh, I heard that.
It's perfectly.
And the trolley from Crank goes the trolley.
yeah,
Dang,
yeah.
dang, dang goes the
Bow.
bow.
You and
my God.
You and Judy feels right too.
Yeah.
I love Judy.
We love Judy. Okay, so wait.
I'm a Judy Garland, like I'm like a freak. Like I
You
love
can
her.
tell though. I'm just saying, like, I feel
I'm a big old Hollywood's like,
Yep.
junkie.
there's gonna be. I'm just excited because of. I feel like now people are gonna get to know you as really a vocalist, and especially, and
you.
I really feel, especially your performance on the Tonight Show. I was like, she is a singer. You really
you.
are, and I'm excited for any genre that you take on because
Thank you so
it's one
much.
thing to be inspired by and influenced by these things. It's another to be able to execute it.
Yep.
Thank you.
And you got it. So we should ask the question because we're kind of floating around it.
Yes, because you've mentioned internet culture of your youth. What was the culture that made you say culture is for you?
Oh, Tumblr.
Yeah.
I think I've been on the internet since I was very young, but I think Tumblr felt like it was at its largest and most powerful when I was in high school, and that was very formative for my life. Also interesting that era of the internet, artists would full on like break on Tumblr.
Yep.
You couldn't really imagine that happening now, but Lana Del Rey
Yeah.
kind of broke on Tumblr. You know what I mean? That's the first place that I saw her visuals or heard of her. And I just remember that was kind of the first time that I entered an internet space and saw people making imagery that was meant to have like, that was meant to like make you feel something.
Yeah.
Curating like blogs to like have, an aesthetic appeal, but it was more than just like looking good. Like people would write like blurbs about like, oh my gosh, I'm like really suicidal today, blah, 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 to like strangers. I'm like, what an interesting time for the internet. People be so real and raw. Everything is so, even like cool girl Instagrams are like so curated now.
Yeah.
People would just kind of like,
It was anarchic. It was
was. It felt like performance online.
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
feel like that was the first time I started to curate like visual. I was very into like, like C-punk and like the visual,
Yeah.
like vapor wavy kind of, I would like curate my blog to have a certain color story and color palette. And I feel like it led me to like love visual storytelling. And, I would be very particular about the GIFs and images. It would not be like funny shit. Like I would want it to look very cool
Yeah.
and artistic and movie scenes that I love and like stills from things and like, a Lana Del Rey gif of her with the flag. Like I just was super particular about it. And I feel like that impacted me so much. And I still kind of have that brain of like putting imagery together,
Yeah.
Like, I think you're talking about like directing.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it translates.
Yeah. I don't think I would be able to make the videos that I make or make videos in the way I make them without having been like a Tumblr weirdo, I'm very big on, with all of my music videos, there's like a focus color, whether it's like minty teal or like in dance, it was kind of like lavender and red. Like I always like to pick a color, and on my blog, I was the same way. I'd be like, if the previous photo was green, it needs to be something in the green world to like carry it over,
Transition out.
and we'll then get out of that into silver and then blue, and then like a picture of like dental equipment, like weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just like link things into other things.
Yeah.
And then
suddenly you look back and you're like, oh, this is me.
Yeah, I would back up from my like old junk laptop and be like, my masterpiece. It's literally just a blog, girl.
But no, like, because like, was it ever studied? Like, did you like read about color theory and shit? Or
no, I would just kind of operate. I always loved art though. Like I was like, I loved illustration and like I loved art class, like drawing. I used to like draw a lot. I would make like, they were so ugly. I would make like pen, like really punk. They looked like something that would be at like a millennial burger, like this is like the fuck face burger joint. Like I would make it almost no offense to like Liquid
Fuckface Burger Joint is title of it.
No offense to like Liquid Death, but like my illustrations would look very like that logo. Like I would draw like skulls in my notebook. I would want to make like stickers for my skater friends. So I'd be very like punk tattoo, like really cringe, like whatever. Not that whatever, but like I did like pen illustration. So I always loved art and like visual. I love drawing.
I feel like I saw you talking to Nikki Reardon, who I love too. And he mentioned that the $sign and the circle, like the Slayyyter logo, like how you're kind of calling back to like a Rolling Stones type logo. Like artists don't really have like logos like that, insignias like that. And I feel like that must harken back to those like visual identity and visual representation being like really important.
You can when you put like a spin on something and or like make it your own, I think that that's like an important piece of it. But also I just find it interesting, like I'm really into like knockoff purses right now. Why would I go buy plastic for $1,000 when I can buy it for like $50?
Literally $40 on Canal.
And it's so interesting how people will still buy the knockoff just because they want the look of something with prestige, but they know that it doesn't have it. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah. There's something to be said about like, but it is like, I think it's cooler to know like I know where you went to go get it was cooler than the place where that is sold.
Yeah, like you like got cash out of your like pocket and like haggled for your bag.
Yeah.
And that's like way more lit than like walking into a store where like some snob is like, it's like really expensive in here. I don't know if you can like
right.
I get Pretty Woman all the time.
Do you?
Bitches hate me.
Have you gotten to Big Mistake Huge them?
Yeah, there was one really embarrassing moment. I had a really big blurb, or not blurb, but like I had a fuck up because I didn't know. But there was one year I was like going to Fashion Week. It was like one of my first like Fashion Weeks, and like so set like fucking Cindy Lou Who St. Louis, like us in front row, and I was like, I'm gonna go credit card charge bag and then I'll return it after because I can't afford that right now. But I have to have the bag, otherwise they're all gonna think I'm a loser. So I get the bag and I take it to Fashion Week. I get like wasted. And there's makeup in the bag, and like I thought like certainly like a luxury purchase, like I'll like make sure that it's taken well care of and like whatever. And it wasn't like beat up or anything. Like it looked brand new to me, and I took it back to the store and I was like, hi, it just didn't work out. I'd like to return it. She takes one look inside the bag and she's like, you definitely wore this. And I was like, yeah, but like I like tried it and then I like didn't like it. I can like return it, right? And she's like, no, if you wear it, you can't return it. It was such a, she was such a bitch.
Performance you're doing of her, looking you up and down.
And I was like, this is a $3,000 bag. I can't afford this right now. And I like almost had a panic attack in the store because like I didn't know how I'm just dumb. I don't know.
Well,
and
you don't know until you know.
She was so mean. She was like,
yeah,
there's like makeup in it and like there's like creasing. And I was
there's
like,
makeup in it and creasing.
I was like, well, I'll take it back then.
Yeah.
And then I like, take it to whatever, 2nd Street or whatever it's called.
Remember the back. Take it to 2nd Street.
2nd Street is everything. By the way,
I love 2nd Street.
I shop there all the time. I love it. I've gotten a lot of music video pieces from like there in Wasteland and like all different places.
My favorite and first time in Second Street was actually when we were just in Tokyo.
Yes. Oh.
Because Melissa, who I was telling you about, that like is the vintage shopper extraordinaire
Yeah.
who finds everything for me, was like, we have to go to Second Store. It's my favorite place ever.
Ooh.
And I
love that. I would her master list is probably crazy of like
It's-
places.
She's a genius.
Yeah, she's really good. And also, I just like when someone asks where you got something, telling them some far from place in the world. You know what I mean?
From
Like
far, far away.
I got this from a weird store like outside of Vegas.
Yeah.
But for like
Like,
$5. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
fun.
I love that.
I'm also thinking about like when we talked about like just the dollar sign of it all, and that kind of representation. Something popped in my head and it's relevant. It was like when in Clueless, when Breckenmeyer goes to Brittany Murphy, like, oh, sick representation, like the Marvin the Martian. I could zoom Marvin the Martian. That whole
can
thing.
zoom Marvin the
And just like
Martian.
your shout
You
to
guys got
Brittany.
Coke here?
You guys got Coke here?
I love
Yeah,
it.
this is America.
Yeah.
Every line.
Guys, I've never had straight friends.
But
Love.
just the love that you give her. She's one of our favorites too. When we always say like, had she lived, I do think she would have had like a second and third wind in her career where she would have just been so
Gotten an Oscar.
defining,
She was an
Probably.
incredible actress.
amazing, and effortless and signature.
Like vocalist in a way that I don't think a lot of people even realize. It sounds so funny because it's a children's movie, but like the Happy Feet soundtrack.
Oh,
her
yeah, she's
vocals
singing.
are stunning.
Yeah.
She did like a song with Paul Oakenfold, and like she was just such a good singer. It's like a shame that she never got to make an album. There's like
I know.
I love her so much. I have so much like love in my heart. Uptown Girls was a very important movie for me as a child. And then watching as an adult, it takes on a completely new meaning. It like really punches you in the gut.
Yeah,
really devastating movie. But like I love her so much, and I think her life and that feeling, like I watched her What Happened to Brittany Murphy
Yeah.
docuseries, her life and like the feelings of like feeling like your career is kind of slowing down, or like people are turning on you and being like, why am I not doing like studio movies anymore? Why this, why that? And like how that must have felt. It like that is such a horrible thing. And it's just like, she was so talented, and it just it's like the greatest tragedy, I think, in Hollywood. Genuinely.
I would agree. I think especially in the era where TV really popped off, I think she would have gotten a Handmaid's Tale type show to really show what she could do, because you're
She
right.
was funny. She could do serious. She was just like, I don't know. She had so much charm, so much aura.
Natural charisma, star qualities, like the way she laughs. No one can ever replicate that. I mean, there was just, and also the darkness that she waded into. I mean, Girl Interrupted.
Yeah.
People talk about Angelina because she won the Oscar, and obviously Winona, but Brittany Murphy, what she brought to that was, that must have been hard to sit in the entire time shooting that movie, because it's just mental anguish and pain and suffering.
her character's fate in that movie is like almost like the one that makes you the most sick.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked that no one's clipped her and Drop Dead Gorgeous screaming gay.
Oh my
You know what
God.
I mean?
That
He's gay.
movie
Yeah, forget
So
it.
good.
is incredible.
That must have hit hard for you two, being from St.
my
Louis.
God,
and
Missouri.
like,
Oh yeah.
Well, that was
I need
St.
to like,
Rose, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. That's like a little more north. I love that.
Just a
Yes,
bit
sorry,
more north.
I got them mixed up.
I mean, same.
I wish I love like the northern Midwest like accents. Missouri's weird. I feel like St. Louis, like I don't have an accent to you.
You
do
don't.
I? I don't think I do, but there's like my grandparents kind of have a weird like they'll be like highway farty far.
Oh.
Which is weird. It's not country, it's not southern. It's like a very weird thing.
It's like suggesting
Yeah.
the Minnesota accent.
Kind of, but
Yeah.
almost like a little more countrified.
Right.
Like
Sure.
my dad would always, he wouldn't say wash, he'd be like warsh.
Warsh.
Interesting.
Fart-
What is
Farty
that?
fart.
Like I
What
don't
is
know.
that?
What is that?
The stretch from Missouri to Kansas to Colorado is like
Four different worlds.
things, and they don't really amount to anything, which is
Yeah.
weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like growing up in Colorado, we were just like, I guess we don't have an accent. But the way you would test, the way you would test if someone, how someone was politically aligned is if they said Colorado, they were blue. If they said Colorado, they were red.
Really,
Colorado.
Yeah,
Colorado?
Colorado.
Whoa.
But I don't think Missouri has that, right? No,
Missouri.
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 That's what it is.
Missouri.
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 Yeah.
I love Missouri.
Missouri.
I do think on Long Island, where I'm from, the stronger the Long Island accent, that's how you know it's drama.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, really? What part of Long Island are you from?
Suffolk County, so like this like
Down.
yeah, like down on the South Shore in like the middle of it. So part of me wants to say South Central Long Island, but it doesn't sound
South
right.
Central.
I grew up like right around where the Fire Island ferries are.
Oh wow.
And I used to work like in the little clam shack when people would get on the ferries to go.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
like a coming of age film.
It basically was. I'm thinking.
I
I'm
made
thinking about it.
clam sticks in the clam shack. I sold the fish sticks, and I would mop the floors.
Literally.
And it was the summer that changed my life.
And I literally was hooking up with my boss.
Oh, write the movie
I
now.
know. I actually do
You
have
should.
to.
You should.
It actually is something I have written
Call
down.
it clam stripped.
Clam strips.
Clam stripped. Ew.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's the feeling you want.
You know what's funny though is it's like you think about those times like I want people to feel fried when they watch this. You think about those times and they are the hardest narratives to to sift through because it's still confusing to think about yourself as a teenager, as a late teenager. It's like the permanence you get on those situations doesn't come till years later, and then it's hard to put it into your work.
Yeah.
You know, it's like hard to know what was right, what was wrong, what I was feeling.
No. 'Cause
It takes a very long time, that specific age group where it was a time where you think you knew it all, you thought you were older than you were.
Yeah.
You know?
It's kind of scary to think back to like high school times. I used to think I was so invincible.
Yeah.
I would go places I shouldn't have gone at hours I shouldn't be out of my house.
Crazy.
Get in cars with people I shouldn't be getting in cars with.
Oh no, the way I used to drive in high school, it was
Oh my
like you
God.
really thought
Yeah.
you couldn't break a bone.
No, for real. It was crazy times. I had a funny high school experience too. I was very shy and nerdy because I was like new to my public school freshman year and I had braces, and so I was like new and weird and like insecure and like kind of overweight. Like I just like didn't really feel so open to socializing.
You weren't ready to meet everyone.
I wasn't ready for the meet and greet of like high school life. But then you know, it's like, of course, this always happens. I got my braces off around like sophomore year, and then I met like the skater boy like clique, and it was just like I
You ran that
became
shit.
a bad kid.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, like I was very quiet, never really had great grades because I was really ADHD. But like, boom, braces off, and I was like, I'm skipping school, and I'm smoking weed, and I'm smoking cigs, and I'm stealing bottles from Target, and I'm stealing bottles from the liquor store. I went like sicko mode, like fast. Braces off.
And then
And it was on.
and it was on for how long?
Till
now.
most of my life, to be honest.
Shit. Bitches hate you. Bitches, I don't know
Yeah.
why am I still laughing at bitches hate me?
Bitches do.
They're bitches.
What's to like?
Because they're bitches.
Oh wait, I had a thought starter. So you get so gay off that tequila, but is that the liquor that gets you the most gay? Tequila.
Probably. That's the most like I've had my craziest, most twacked out, blacked out nights. Tequila. If you want to keep it a safe night that's family fun for everyone, wine
Yeah.
and beer. For me, it never stays safe and fun. If there's
Yeah, no, no,
alcohol,
no.
I'm like not like the like I can have like a drink or two at dinner.
No, it's
Wow.
either one. It's
It will-
either
it will-
none or six.
It will. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my problem.
But I've been in a party environment with you briefly, and I'm like, and you were so chic and lovely.
So what? Which
Because
one?
it was we were Hollywood.
Oh well, I had to perform, but afterwards it got crazy.
Okay.
you got
fuck.
so gay off that tequila.
It got Halloweeny weird. It got weird. Halloween is weird.
Halloween
weird.
should be weird though. I get so gay off that gin.
I was gonna say gin is what fucks me up the most.
Really?
Yeah.
I really only drink gin in like a cocktail. I'm trying not to drink like a lot lately.
Yes,
But
well.
gin is like gin feels so fancy. It's like a fancy cocktail drink. If you're getting
British.
drunk off gin, yeah, that's like an old British man vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing. So the way it was introduced to me on Long Island, where I was trash, my mom said to me one day, she goes, you know, gin is sin, and I was like, okay,
Oh.
and we weren't
Wait,
religious.
bar.
I-
It was a
bar.
bar. It sells it to me.
Well, she
Yeah.
kind of didn't know, but she did sell it to me. So then, by the way, I go to all of my friends and I'm like, yo, maybe this weekend, maybe it's gin. And my friends go,
Maybe it's
absolutely,
sin?
we're going to do a gin bucket. So have you experienced the
fuck.
gin bucket? You get one of those fucking industrial bins
with the holes in the handle.
with the ropes on the things.
yeah,
that-
yeah.
Like jungle juice.
Literally. So a whole fucking handle of
My God.
probably the cheapest shit ever. Like club soda, Sprite, cut up lemons and limes, throw it in there. You get a turkey baster, based
into the mouth.
into the mouth.
That is like
You'll be running around grabbing
And
each
how
other's
old were you
butts.
guys?
We were probably 16, 17.
I was gonna say that's like children doing that is so funny.
It's
like
absurd.
The same shit though. We would like 4 different flavors of burnett's, like one thing.
Yeah.
And it's like you children.
Yeah.
You
Really
children
scary to think about
with
now.
your turkey basters. Really scary.
Just like in someone's backyard full. Like the one parent that would be like, yeah, let them do what they want to do. Just
there's a girl
terrifying.
face down,
Cracked.
passed out in the lawn.
Always.
He's like, at least we know where they are.
Always. You wouldn't believe the color of some of the vomits I've seen. Like, because people drinking
my
like Haterade. Like, you know, like
What's Haterade again?
it's
exactly?
just like red
I've never heard of
Gatorade
that.
and like we would go to the football games and put like a ton of vodka in like a
Sure.
blue or red Gatorade bottle, and then it would get out of hand, and so like there's Kevin throwing up blue.
Oh my
Just
God.
blue.
And you think no one knows either. They're like, they probably think he has the flu. And teachers are watching you like fall all over.
This is a crazy virus this boy has. He's blue.
Yeah.
Like you're giving yourself time this summer to like do that. I hope
To party?
To party.
I don't want to.
You have to be on your shit.
I don't like partying really. I'm like kind of a
Because you're-
homebody.
are you
Said this
still a stoner?
recently.
Sometimes if it's like some weed is
Yeah.
biomedically engineered to make you
It's
go
chronic.
psychotic,
Yep.
and I am scared. And
No, it's chronic.
It's hard to play roulette with like which kind is fine, and everyone's like, oh, it's the sativa or it's this one.
No.
It's like your more stoner friend always loves to be like, no, like this one I swear it'll be fine, and then you smoke and you're like,
I can't.
I need to eject from the
move.
music industry now.
No, yeah.
Because everyone thinks I'm weird, and I think I need to delete my Twitter today.
No, the existential places you go when you
Existential.
smoke this, I'll say it again, chronic, and they sell it on the streets in New York and LA. Now that weed is everywhere,
Yep.
what you can get, because it's like rolled in keef and stuff like that and like infused, it's not normal.
It's not normal.
It's not. There's like a spiral of like wax like coating, and it's like
Sticky.
crazy. It's like Willy Wonka weed.
It's Willy
It
Wonka
is
weed.
Willy Wonka.
It's Willy
Wonka-fied.
Wonka weed, and it turns you into a big fucking blueberry, and you get really scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
And
violeting.
You become yes, and you they and then you see like Oompa Loompas sing a song and they roll you out and you get
No,
really
yeah.
scared. That's like what every time I smoke weed that happens every time.
The whole fantasy.
we need to ask you
I get
about
stuck in the chocolate river tube.
period, because I've been thinking about this since you've put it into words in this way, like because everyone's like, oh, anxiety, blah blah, but you've talked about,
Yeah.
I've been feeling this a little too much. Even this morning, we're like I just had a nice chill night last night, but I wake up going, oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm the biggest piece of shit in the world.
Yeah.
Like, why do people put up with me? I'm like, where is this all coming from? I think it's got to be some chemical
Your brain.
imbalance.
Your
But then-
brain is playing tricks on you. It's not real.
Is that knowledge enough for you to like be like, okay, let's keep it moving?
Sometimes I can talk myself down about it a lot, and my favorite thing, which is hard though because it's like everyone's so different, my favorite thing to like use is like when I see someone who's like being drunk and crazy at a party, I'm never like horribly offended. I'm just like, oh, like they're lit.
Exactly.
I'm never like, oh my God, like it's like, so I feel like when I'm doing that,
Yep.
unless you're being like insane or it's like a medical emergency,
Yeah.
no one's experiencing it the way you think they are. Everyone's
right.
thinking
Thinking
about
about you.
themselves.
Yeah.
Everyone's thinking about themselves. Everyone's thinking about their own shit, everyone wants to like have their conversation. No one's
Yeah.
And like maybe you annoy one person, big deal. But
Yeah.
I think that thinking about how you would like if someone really drunk came up to you and they were like, oh my God, hey, like I'm like so drunk right now, you wouldn't be like, ew. Like you know
No.
what I mean? So it's like, or even if you like are just like yapping, it's like everyone loves it.
Everyone loves that.
Yeah, and the thing about the anxiety is the reason why I think like you are ruminating is because you're not sure exactly if you should be embarrassed about something, and that should be an indicator that probably no one else remembers either.
Yeah.
We were all
Yeah.
the same thing. We all have this, and a huge element of this anxiety is the lack of knowledge. And if you're not a noxious person, you're not doing anything noxious.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
we went to the Tonys 2 nights ago, and the after parties went crazy.
Oh my God, that
Like-
sounds so lit.
It was really like, in the Tonys people, like everyone in that community is kind of the best vibe because
Yeah.
they're truly working hard 8 times a week, and then all supporting each other. And then we're also so thoroughly entertained by the end of the evening because
Yeah.
the performances
Yep.
are genuinely, amazing people, that the vibe is very high, and you can tell that because they're not able to party because they're working so hard and they have to,
The boys.
take care of themselves, that they get the opportunity to go off, and
It's
people
like
go off.
3 drinks and they're like,
Yeah, I was out till 5.
love.
It was crazy.
Like people, like there were some sinners among them.
Oh, there's a lot of sin.
Oh my god.
I was
lot of
drinking gin too.
Really?
Yes, which means
Do you
if
remember
I was having a
the lady
conversation with you,
bottoms up and the devil laughs?
What are you talking
devil
about?
The
laughs.
Monster Energy can where she's like, look, six. Bottoms up and the devil laughs. I'm obsessed.
I do remember her.
She's crazy.
the devil's drink.
The devil's
Bottoms up
drink.
and the devil laughs. I'm like, oh no, I'm never gonna drink anything ever
No,
again.
no,
Not even
no.
water. You're scaring me, lady.
I would like a case of that.
Yeah.
It's
Joni
very
Mitchell.
Flip it around, wicked way. She was saying that.
Wait, that kind of is what that was.
Exactly.
Look at it.
Bottoms up and the devil laughs.
I was gonna say if you turn $sign in a circle upside down, $sign in a circle
It's $sign backwards in a circle, upside down.
upside down.
Bet you didn't think about that
Bet you
one.
didn't think about that.
At home.
Free commerce icons.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Might be time for I Don't Think So, Honey. This is the segment that we do each and every time out where we rip into something in pop culture or around it. I have decided something is actually important to me and I need to speak on it.
This is
This
platform.
is my platform to do
I
that.
can't wait.
Here we go.
This is Matt Rogers. I don't think so. His time starts now.
I don't think so, honey, spelling things right. It's a form of expression
Yeah.
when I say in a text to my sister, I am emotional and spelt like this, EMOSHUNAL.
Yep.
And then the phone has the audacity
Oh, come on.
to try to, I meant what I said. When I typed it out the way that I typed it out, I meant what I said, just like Slayyyter said earlier. Okay. And for me, it's expression. Think about this. Freak a leak. You remember that song? Not
like
a
that.
word is spelt wrong. Not
30
freak,
seconds.
not leak. And that is important. Worst girl in America, there's a $sign in there, baby. Don't describe this album and say, wow, did you listen to this without the $sign? But also do what you want because, again, that would be the right spelling
15
and I
seconds.
give you the freedom to be incorrect. I am never making a mistake when I spell a word, and I say this as someone who placed sixth place in my 6th grade
5 seconds.
spelling bee, which is pretty good.
Really
So
good.
I know my shit. I'm doing it on purpose. None of that red little squiggle. I don't think so, honey. That I don't think so, honey. What I'm trying to spell and say.
And that's 1 minute.
There we go.
Wow.
Fantastic.
You really I just feel like the way that the girls are write their song titles now, the word Slayyyter, no, there's 3 Y's.
3 Y's.
You freed us.
Wake it up.
Free, be free.
And all caps icon.
That's my artist mission statement.
Yes.
Be free.
Period.
Here we go.
I used to be a spelling square because spelling is for squares. And now I'm like, wait a minute. What am I upholding? Like,
The grammar in
Heteronormative.
my music is terrible.
the what? The grammar in your
The
music?
grammar in my music is terrible.
worry
Spelling
about
and
it.
grammar, lose it.
Lose it.
Yeah, but I bet you did at one point have a good grasp. Like you break
On,
the form. Like we're in school.
I was. You know, it's funny. I had a GPA so low it would probably shock both of you.
Tell us.
1.5.
Yes.
The lowest you could get and still walk. And then I went to college on academic probation because University of Missouri, no offense, was so desperate for people's tuition, no offense.
Oh my
Yeah.
That
God.
they wanted to take my student debt, money, and then I flunked out. They were like, "Your grades are so bad, but we'll see about you for a year. Just come pay.
we just want as an experiment.
Come take
to
out some
college.
loans, but even though it's not looking so good for you." And I went to
they're
college for a
thieves.
year, and then I
Right.
failed out because but I was always really good at English.
Yeah.
And really good with choir and art and all of that.
But what's better about being good at English is not the spelling.
No,
It's
yeah.
about the way you interpret.
feeling.
The
man.
feeling.
Well, literally, and I remember being like this. Like there are people that I remember walking around, and the other crazy reveal is that later you find out that just a shit ton of people had dyslexia.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They just learn differently than the way. Like I remember reading in class. Like we would all okay, today we're reading Pride and Prejudice or whatever the fuck, and now we're gonna take turns reading the parts, and people would have to, and watching people struggle, and you realize now it's just it's not all easy for everyone,
no,
and
no.
I just
Yeah.
wish there could have been more of an emphasis on just be really good at what you're really good at.
Yeah.
That's if I run the Department of Ed, I'm let people pick 5 things they want to do and go ham on that.
Yeah.
And because there's no
Or notice
reason for
what-
me to have been in math class.
No, yeah.
None.
Notice what children are excelling at.
Right.
And be like, "Oh, you're really good at this thing." I was so bad at math, and I would have teachers who would get so frustrated because they'd be like, "We read your essay and your standardized testing, you are smart." And I'd be like, "Really?"
But I resent that though.
But they would be like, "You're so smart. Like, why can't you just do your homework?" And I'm like, "I don't know, because I don't give a fuck about chemistry,
Yeah.
or biology, or
Literally.
like math. Anything math.
Chemistry's so
I would
made
cheat.
up.
I would get like caught cheating on my tests.
What was your style of cheating?
So I was so bad at school that I would always like miss school, skip.
cheating.
So I'd always take my test at like a different day or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they like put me in a room and like to like take my test on like a different day than everybody else, because I like would have missed school that day.
Sure.
And then I would like have like a paper of answers from like a friend who took the test. And one time my
Love.
teacher called me and he was like, "I'm going to pretend I didn't see that because I do not want to see you in my class next year." And I was like, "Thank you."
That's interesting. I
God
don't
works
want
in
to see you.
mysterious way. He's like, I was like, "I never want to see you again, so you're going to pass." And I was like, right.
That is a way to game the system.
Totally.
Yeah.
Just so bad in class that people are like,
Get out.
pass her.
God bless him. Like, I got what I want.
Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
For you. I've got something.
You got something
Yeah.
today?
You guys have a
Okay.
phone?
So this, no, I have my own little phone, my own little device. Okay, well, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. This is Bowen Yang's. I don't think so, honey. His time starts now.
I don't think so, honey. Refrigerators aren't magnetic anymore. Hey, what happened to a little clutter? What happened to a little wabi sabi? Because guess what? You're wiping out an entire fucking industry of magnets, letters, little things where you can put. Here's a question: what do you do with a loose printed photograph? I guess you have to frame every single one of them now and find the space to prop them up. No, they were meant to be put on fridges, and now that the metals
30
are
seconds.
alloys that contain nickel and all this other non-magnetic stuff, it used to just be a slab of iron, but now they're putting all this fingerprint proofing stuff on it. It's for the sake of sleekness and cleanliness.
15.
I want a little bit of mess. I want my kitchen to be a little shitty. Not that, but you know what I mean? Like I want things on the door.
5
because
seconds.
otherwise it's just a thing that's at my eye line that's blank. I need some visual interest in my life.
And that's 1 minute. A refrigerator should be like Tumblr.
A refrigerator should be like
Yes.
Tumblr.
A reflection of the soul.
Yes, because then it's just like
My LA fridge really is. The way that you're saying that, I'm like, you know what? I've curated some good magnets. I've like Betty Page magnets.
Good for
and like
you.
vintage Budweiser. It should have pictures of people you love.
Yeah.
yes.
Notes from your mom.
Yes. No, the refrigerator is an opportunity.
It's the thing you see like kind of most often in the slideshow of your day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it should have things that make you feel joy or comfort, and it's like, or it should like you write a little intention, you put it right at your eye line. It's a huge missed opportunity. I don't know why this is the shift in the trend. I say we go back to it. Literally, like
It's because millennial gray took over the world.
Yeah, and there is some sort of like, I think it's like an over Marie Kondoization of,
don't bring her into this.
but just
Don't
like it,
bring-
you are supposed to. Here's the thing: shit that goes on the refrigerator in that way, that doesn't belong
It's-
anywhere else.
Exactly.
Like it's like photographic tchotchkes and like a drawing that like your little cousin made.
so lovely. It deserves a place, but I don't know if I'm framing all of that.
No, you're not.
You know what I mean? Like I see, like sounds like a dream. This LA fridge.
It is. And what's inside it is a dream as well.
What's in
Tell
the
us.
fridge?
Lots of leftovers.
Yeah.
Cottage cheese. I like
Big thing of
I
cottage
like
cheese.
cottage cheese. I love like protein. I eat a lot of protein. There's
Yes.
like chicken. I love like muscle bro food. So I have like a lot of like whole food shit. I love like my health. I love my LA like health Erewhon bullshit.
Yeah.
Are you up in the gym lifting?
Yeah.
Fuck
I
yeah.
love it. I do a lot of Pilates and I love hot
Nice.
Pilates. Heated.
Heated Pilates.
Okay, we got to try this.
Did you eat boy kibble?
What is boy? Is that like
It's
the ground beef on rice?
Ground beef on rice.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I fucking love boy kibble.
Sometimes, but I think it's like it's like, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta like hit the macro and you gotta like, you gotta do what you gotta do. I love like a chicken. I love rotisserie chicken. I got a rotisserie chicken in my fridge a lot.
I mean, it's
Green
first of all, it
spinach.
tastes the best.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just go and rip it up with my hands.
Go for
Oh
it.
yeah.
Nasty.
I had a college show in Iowa and I have like grilled chicken breast on my rider.
Yep.
And everyone like jokes that it's like when a dog has diarrhea, that's like their like meal. They're like, go eat your diarrhea dog meal. But they had a full rotisserie chicken. These like sweet little college students brought a rotisserie chicken. And one of them came in to meet me. I feel so bad. My hands are like wet and I'm eating the rotisserie chicken.
That's perfect.
And they're like, hey.
No fork, no knife. I'm like, hey, thanks for having me.
They're like, we could have gotten you.
They're like, we're really big
fork.
fans, and I'm like, yeah, like grease on my chin.
Grease.
Crank it.
Literally, that is the definition of cranking it pre-show.
It is
Cranking
and we got,
rotisserie
and
chicken.
we got crunk, and I was full of protein.
You're
Yeah,
full of
good.
protein. You get so full off that rotisserie.
Full off that boy kibble.
Pull off that boy
That boy
kibble.
kibble. You need to write like a fridge song. You know what I mean?
A jingle.
A jingle. No, not a
fridge
jingle.
jingle.
I'm saying like a full on like screaming about what the fuck is in your freezer.
What's in my freezer?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
You know what I
What's in
mean?
my freezer is different from what's in the fridge.
What's in your freezer?
Dahmer reveal.
Dahmer reveal. Okay.
Wait. The one thing too is I want to say PSA. You can't put everything in the crisper.
No,
Everyone at
no,
home.
no.
So Melissa put
We all know
Are you
this
talking about like an
already.
air fryer?
the air fryer.
No, like the-
I love
I'm
the air
I was
fryer.
about to be like, my hot take might be I'm anti-air fryer.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Because ease of use.
Ease of use, convenience is killing America. Everyone needs to be more Anthony Bourdainian about the way they move through life.
Yeah.
Bourdain would have hated
Go to
air
air
fryer.
fryer.
Bourdain would have never put shit in an air fryer.
No, you're so right.
And it's just like, I could do a microwave, but I
Okay.
draw the line at another giant bulky appliance that sits on the counter. And like, does it need to be so crispy? Was it crispy?
Here's
was
the thing.
Was it really that crispy?
If I can have nuggets in 15 minutes,
yeah,
I'll overlook all of this. I love nuggets.
that's fair. That's fair.
I go crazy
Put
for
it in the
nuggets.
damn oven.
I guess, but
Ovens
Then it's true.
ovens have done nothing but support you.
Yeah.
And been shoe storage or whatever the fuck. Like, come on.
shoe storage. Are you SJP herself?
I'm saying
Storage.
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 I mean, listen.
Not too much. This is something. No, you have something else prepared.
What? I forgot it. I feel like, should I do?
Go on air fryer. Okay, wait. We're putting you on the clock.
Wait, did you have it? I don't think so, honey. That you already prepared, or you forgot
I thought
it?
I was gonna wing it, and now I'm like, it's like when
No.
someone asks you your favorite song, you're like, I don't know any
No,
music.
exactly. Do this
Do the
one.
air fryer.
Do the air fryer. This is Slayyyter's I Don't Think So, Honey. Your time starts now.
I think that air fryers are a spiritually corrupt appliance for the kitchen. They're bulky, they're unnecessary. I think convenience is becoming such an issue in America. Everybody wants everything to be so convenient. Go walk down the street, go find some chicken from like a food truck, go walk into like a mom and pop restaurant,
Yep.
or make a damn chicken nugget yourself. I'm like talking to you. I just think that it's so, I feel like I see every day there's more gadgets that just clutter up your kitchen. It's so unnecessary.
30 seconds.
There's like, you don't need like an avocado cutter. You don't need an air fryer. Just
milk
like make your
frother.
food. Oh my
milk
God.
frother is so
Actually, you might need that.
Shit.
But no, I'm kidding. But it's just, I hate convenient things. Just like make a meal and like make it with your hands and like use your oven and use
15
your
seconds.
stove. Get on the cast iron skillet.
Ugh.
Make food the way that we've been making food for years. We
Since
don't
the
need air
caveman
fryers.
times.
And you know what? I think it does weird shit to our food. I think that it adds a chemical. I think there's like a layer. There's some kind of resin in there that's like getting baked into your nuggets.
Resin.
Get the resin out. That's
Get the
1
resin
minute.
out. Get the air fryer out of the kitchen.
Yes. Air fryer conspiracy theories. Wow.
Yeah, because how do you explain? Like, somehow we really all bought in as a culture, right? This giant fucking thing. Sure, don't you have the counter space? No, but I'll plug it in anyway. Oh, sorry, toaster. You're
Yeah.
going in the cabinet for this thing with a drawer and a handle. I don't understand.
Also, they will explode randomly.
No.
Have you ever seen someone being like, yeah, my house burned down, Ring camera, our air fryer exploded? It's like, oh, awesome. Good to know that those can just randomly,
See,
Wow.
that's a story about forgetting to unplug.
you watch out.
I guess I will. Well, here's the thing. I have one, and you know what else is on my cabinet? I mean, my counter. An ice machine. Like I have an ice machine on the counter separate from the.
That could be fair if you don't have, like, I don't have an ice maker in my freezer.
Yeah, but I bet you're a fan of the cube tray.
I am.
Yeah, I knew it.
I like when ice cubes taste a little weird.
Yeah, like what the fuck is that? Is it something that's in
Makes
the
me think of
tray?
home.
Yeah.
Go home.
I
When
like
ice tastes like ice.
Yeah.
The butt ice. That's what they call
Butt
it.
ice.
What's butt ice?
Who called it
I
that?
don't. Someone called it butt ice on the show.
Butt ice.
But it's like that perfectly like smooth.
Oh yeah, like a cube, or not? It's not a cube. It's like a
It's
like a crescent.
little like a croissant. You said
a crescent.
a
moon.
crescent.
or a croissant.
which is
Similar shape.
a similar shape.
Who said butt
Is that
ice?
why a croissant is named a croissant?
think
Because
so.
is that French for crescent?
I love a croissant.
Is that French for crescent?
Is that French for crescent?
That's the Missouri.
I love. Oh my god. You
Wait.
know, like Brad Pitt in *Inglourious Basterds* when he's like grazie. Anytime I go to Europe, because like I don't know, I'm not gonna like offend them by like trying to speak French or Italian.
Yeah.
Grazie.
Just be
Grazie.
you.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Buongiorno.
Oh, charming.
See, but me at the
It's
end of any of our trips to Italy, I was so sad to not be able to say buonasera anymore. Buonasera is a good one. And also ka in Thailand.
Ka. Oh yeah.
Ka.
You
Kapkum ka.
What does that mean?
It means
Hello?
thank you. Kapkum ka.
Oh, Kapkum Ka. Thank you. Yes,
That
yes,
just
yes.
made me
Yeah.
think of Bridesmaids.
Yes.
Bridesmaids. Yeah.
Kapkum Ka.
En azul.
And she like claps. She's like
Kapkum Ka. Kapkum Ka. I
par vivre and
Para vivar en la casa de.
classic.
That's a hungover movie.
That's a hungover
You
movie.
are
That
right.
That is the
perfect.
best. Yeah, my sister and me love that movie.
The one, the only.
Like the niche quotes from her, like, "Oh shit, that's fresh." I was saying that.
Oh, that is fresh.
Yeah.
Underrated. I climbed him like a tree.
Oh my god.
So good.
I broke
So
it in
good.
half. Do you understand what I'm saying? I broke it in half.
What? Something on the plane. Oh, you know what I always say? The vocal stem for us. You'll like it. It's sweet.
You like it? It's
I like
sweet.
it, it's sweet.
Sweet.
I would say that the she knows the DJ is like almost part inspired by you know the owner.
Oh,
you
yeah.
do. That because that's me. I'm like that girl. I'm like the friend where I'm like,
Clocking every name drop.
you're like uppity friend that is like, knows the owner. I'm like off a perk and I'm being like, oh, oh,
Off a perk.
oh yeah. I don't do that, but like I don't want kids to be like, oh, I want to do. Oh my god,
Glamorizing drug use.
Once again, I feel like my album
Once
does
again.
the opposite. My album is like, this is really, it's like, this is gross and bad. Like old technology video, I'm like, this isn't cool, guys. Like this is like,
Totally.
It's
It's like the way that like Lynch makes like parts of Los Angeles feel like terrifying.
Scary, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and makes you never want to
tweakery.
go.
and
Countess
scary.
Luann said, "Don't be all uncool." I would say, "Be uncool."
Be uncool.
Big, that's a hot take, but I fully agree.
Be uncool.
There's nothing cooler than being uncool. Everyone cool is always like kind of uncool
Yeah.
and kind of nerdy and kind of like passionate about something and they're
Yeah.
kind of uncool.
Yeah. Well, I feel like
No
later.
no one that's like you think is cool is actually cool. You talk to like a cool person who like you're like, oh, that person's so cool. They're not so cool.
They're not so
gonna
cool.
make you laugh, and they're
No.
probably kind of mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is that your
Totally.
experience in the biz?
Kind of.
Yeah, I know. Well, trust
Because
me.
people are so, I feel like I've been like the tacky artist people are too cool for a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
So now with everything happening, I'm like experiencing things and like you really like talk with or like get to know people and I'm like, you're like a bad hang.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yes.
Totally.
Several times again and again. This
Right?
has become apparent.
Because the cool thing at this point has been like kind of co-opted by like, oh, like a
Like
tech-
cool dudes are
Yeah.
really mean.
Cool dudes are
But
really
like
mean.
I get it, that's their thing.
Yeah.
But like little old me is not I'm not sitting through that.
No. Me from 10 years ago would. Like,
Yeah.
oh, he's being mean to me.
Me from Taylor's be like, please, please, please.
me now.
Speak to me. Anyway, you let me. Oh, no kidding. Famous iconic sub.
Yeah, it's true. You're a switch, aren't you?
What does that mean?
Like Dom and sub. No, you're Dom.
What?
You're a Dom for sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just
Depends on the
I'm
day.
just miserable.
No,
I'm neither.
you're neither.
Yeah.
No, but but like I want to say like you're cool. You know what I mean?
Thank
But
you.
not in the way that you're talking
I don't
about.
feel cool.
Keep feeling uncool. Because everything you're
Thanks.
feeling and doing is working for you.
I look in the mirror and I'm like shaking. I'm like, okay.
We're so fucking happy that you came.
Thank you for having me.
Unbelievable. It's now won the album of the year. Now you know it's gone too far. It won album of the year at Lost Culture.
Goes to like the album of the year though.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
That is so. Thank you for nominating me. I'm back into my speech. I'm like,
Yeah.
thank you for nominating me, and I just can't. That's the first thing I've ever won. I've never won an award.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
We're sending you a
Slap
trophy.
it on the Wikipedia. We got to
We're
send a
sending you a
trophy.
trophy.
Even though West Elm did discontinue the doorstops that we used to make into trophies. That you would love that DIY.
Get them on the phone.
Yeah.
We're getting him on the phone.
Someone email.
We actually do know someone that, you know who works there now? Thomas Gibbons.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, actually, like, we should do something. And I was like, look, I mean, they make that doorstop again because we need it for the centerpiece of our whole award show.
Exactly.
You guys should just like get one and like 3D print it or something.
But then it wouldn't be as heavy.
Yeah, the weight is crucial.
So crucial. People put it down at the show. They're like, this is a lot.
Yeah, that actually was our entire goal. We wanted it to be the heaviest award in history.
You guys should just get like a 30-pound kettlebell and be like, here you go.
Perfect. Next time you're here, we're going to find out what's in your freezer. Until then, this has been Slayyyter on Lost Culture. We end every episode with a song. You wanna fuck Slayyyter, Richard? We should link later. Get to my hotel and suck 'em off in the elevator. Saint Laurent jacket on the ground, money maker. I'm the vocal body behavior. If you want to listen to the rest of that, listen to Frank.
She can do it better than us.
She can do it way better than us. Bye. Lost Culturistas is the production by Will Ferrell's Big Money Players and iHeartRadio podcasts.
Created and hosted by Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang. Executive produced by Anna Hosnier and produced by Becca Ramos.
Edited by Hot Dog Sandwich.
And our music is by Henry Kapersky.